Well, as we continue to think about what Holocaust survivors have already endured, now imagine being a Ukrainian Holocaust survivor. Elderly women and men having to flee their homes once again, praying they escape death for the second time in their lives, facing the same trauma and horrible atrocities, yet this time at the hands of Vladimir Putin and his Russian troops. Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman tracked a remarkable mission to bring survivors to safety.
It's a slow-motion escape. In walkers and wheelchairs, they're helped into ambulances. They are quietly being spirited out of Ukraine. Survivors of the Nazi Holocaust who would likely not survive this Russian invasion of Ukraine. The effort to save the thousands who survived Hitler's mechanized extermination of the Jews comes as another dictator in Europe threatens a democratic nation. Russia's Vladimir Putin ominously claiming Ukraine is run by thugs and Nazis, and then bombing its biggest Holocaust memorial at Babyn Yar in Kyiv. It was the rain of bombs in another city, Kharkiv, that forced university professor Ina and her father Valery to flee. He survived the Holocaust, but she was sure he wouldn't survive the destruction of Ukraine's second largest city.
The historical center of Kharkiv.
10 time zones away in Los Angeles, Julia Enton got a call for help from Ukraine.
At first I panicked because I wasn't sure that I was up for the ask.
Julia grew up in Moscow during the reign of the Soviet Union.
You're not just organizing buses and taxis and the logistics part. You're talking to the people who need the help.
Right, it's a rapport. It's a key. You gotta establish a relationship with a person who's going through severe trauma.
But for survivors like Valery, leaving their homes means severing a link.
He didn't want to leave his home, of course. He cried and kissed the front door.
Why did he kiss the door when he left his apartment in Kharkiv?
He says because it's his motherland and because everything he loves is connected with it.
Over the coming days, Julia joined a sprawling network of activists in Israel, Ukraine, England, and the U.S., rescuing the frail and particularly Holocaust survivors from Ukraine.
Here we are, happily, safely. I'm so grateful to everyone who took part in this, in this rescue, so to say.
Just maybe that far-flung network of rescuers has a message embedded in what it does.
I think the reason why we owe it specifically to Holocaust survivors is because these people managed to live through the first round of the unthinkable. That's why I think we owe it to them. They are the history that should dictate the future in terms of not repeating it again. They're the moral compass.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.